best-selling author of the Thursday Murder Club. Now, Richard Osman has announced that he is leaving the daytime version of Pointless, going to still do the celebrity ones, and he's going to focus on his writing.
Yes, and as he prepares to release the third instalment in the series later this year, he joins us now. Good morning. We apologise about our format.
I loved it.
A little bit confused
is
today.
it Bob every day?
Oh, yeah, it's always Bob. We always call Bob, and he's...
See, I would say just have Bob every day and change the game.
OK.
New game every day, but for Bob.
And that's why you do what you do.
Absolutely that.
I am, as we've said before, you've been in here when the hardback came out. You came in to launch it, and I'm so thrilled you're back again. It gives us another chance to talk about the man who died twice. This is the Thursday Murder Club trilogy, and the team are back. Thankfully, I mean, it's not a spoiler. They all survived. Everybody, you know,
everyone who survived the first book returns. Yeah.
And the beauty of these books is that the characters are sensational. They're all older. They're all, you know, sort of living in their retirement home, but they are sharp as nails.
Yeah.
And very, very active.
Yeah, I mean, then it's lovely having sort of superheroes all in their 70s, and it's not that kind of patronising. Oh, aren't they good for 70?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, that's good. They're mischievous, bad stuff happens because I make awful things happen to them all the time, and between the four of them, one or other of them can get out of it. But yeah, writing about people in their 70s being heroes, and also they just make you laugh a lot. I think that's why it's really appealed to people.
Yeah.
And this idea for you all came about essentially because of your mum, Brenda.
Yes.
And her...
Oh, she'll love that, Rochelle.
There you go.
Did you hear Rochelle said my name? I don't know if you saw this morning, Rochelle was talking about me.
I did, Brenda, and, you know, Richard's got a lot to thank you for. Because a brilliant idea that started essentially with your mum's retirement community.
Yeah, because she lives in this place where everyone is over 70. And funnily enough, you go there, and of course, you sit around at lunch, and the stories you're hearing about people's lives and the things they've done, the experiences they've had, the jobs they've done. You know, because at 70, people tend to get sort of slightly invisible in our culture, which is crazy because it's the time when actually they've got the most experience, they've got the most to teach us. And I actually thought with these people all together, I thought there's nothing that you guys couldn't solve. And so, yeah, absolutely, that's where the idea came from.
Well, you've got Joyce, you've got Elizabeth, Ron and Ibrahim, this wonderful foursome. In this book, though, there is one aspect, because it is funny, it is warm, it's clever, but also there's one aspect of it, I won't give too much away, where a sort of an attack in the street, you realise how profoundly that can affect someone.
Yeah, well, I think I try and tell the truth about being older as well. I don't, you know, you don't want to sugarcoat it and say, oh, isn't it wonderful? We all drink wine and have cups of tea. Because, you know, there's a frailty, there's ill health, people around you are dying. You know, you're around grief an awful lot. And, you know, not in the way that you're around grief when you're younger. They sort of accept it, but you can write about those things, and they tend to tackle it head on, which is really lovely. You get to write about anything, writing about these four.
I love the fact that that Joyce has actually got her own Instagram account, which I am such a fan of. And it's written about in the book. It's discussed as she comes up with a name, and she has no idea when she calls it Great Joy 69.
Yes.
And I always watch to see what she's posted. And her daughter now has taught her how to post. You can do two pictures
more than one
on
picture
an
at once,
Carousel.
Well, she's got them here. So here's the picture that she just posted. So
Lovely.
you can obviously you could post another picture and just scroll across. So here's the second picture that Joyce has. There you go. Absolutely.
She's sort of getting the hang of it.
She's really got the hang of it now.
But not quite, is the point. Yeah, it's lovely. In there, she goes through various reasons that she ends up with Great Joy 69. And when people realise it's a real Instagram account, it's lovely. You see them, people interacting with her. I can't interact back, but...
Phillip said this morning, we were talking about this in the dressing room, and he said, as soon as I started the book, you know, and the first thing I did when I saw the Instagram handle was make sure it was real.
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, of course I would do that.
Put the book down for that.
But also, I run it as well, which is a nice thing. It's just me.
Don't say that.
No, I don't run it.
Whoa.
Sorry, I don't run it.
Joyce tells you what
runs it.
There you go.
I follow it, sorry.
Good.
Do you know what? She doesn't follow me, but she follows Alexander Armstrong. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed she doesn't follow me, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yes, she follows Alison Hammond.
I did look. Does she?
Yeah.
See?
I know.
See?
I know.
Savage. Joyce is savage.
Well, let's see if that changes.
Book 3 coming out soon in September.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. When we were talking about Spielberg buying the rights to the first book, that's really happening now.
Yeah.
So the movie is soon. I'm assuming that people constantly have ideas of who should be.
People constantly shout at me in the street who should be cast in it. Yeah,
Very vocal.
Helen Mirren, a favourite. Julie Walters, people always shout at me in the street.
Oh, yes.
Could Phil Schofield be Ron? People shout at me.
Brenda, your mum should be in it somewhere as a cameo.
Surely.
In the background. I think that'd be nice. I don't think I can be in it because authors are often have cameos, but people just go, "Why is that guy from Pointless in this in this film?"
Well,
That's
he's
a bit
not
weird.
but they're not doing it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, why's that guy who used to be in Pointless in this film?
Why say no? Why not do anymore?
I think because, doing a daily show, it takes a lot out of you, especially... my thing is always, people only play Pointless, once or twice, and I want to give them a good time. It's exciting for everyone, so I've always given 100% to Pointless. And I was getting to the stage where I think I don't have time to give 100% to everything.
And things change, don't they? Life changes.
I think so, and I'd done 12 years of it, so I thought if one thing could go, because I still love doing House of Games, I love doing the writing, and it was just the one thing where I thought, you know what, let someone else
Thank
have a go
goodness
at
you're
this.
still doing House of Games, because that's a big one in our
thank you, it's been
household.
fun.
And The Man Who Died Twice, now in paperback, absolutely well worth it. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you
Pleasure
very
to be
much.
here.